Have you ever wondered how love and relationships evolve in exotic tourist destinations like Sosua, Dominican Republic? Well, it's a fascinating dance of culture, attraction, and sometimes unexpected bonds. Sosua, with its breathtaking beaches and vibrant nightlife, isn't just a paradise for sunseekers, but also a hotbed of intriguing romance. Here, a unique dynamic unfolds, one that sees local Dominican women and foreign men exploring connections that go beyond the usual tourist-local interactions. It's a complex weave of emotions, cultural exchange, and sometimes a quest for a better life. But don't just take my word for it. In this video, we'll be hearing from the men who've been part of this dynamic, who've walked the sandy beaches of Sosua hand in hand with local women, and experienced the highs and lows of these unique relationships. So, are you ready to dive into this world of love and paradise? Stay tuned as we delve into the personal experiences of men who have navigated the romantic waters of Sosua. What makes Sosua a hotspot for such unique romantic encounters, you might ask? Well, let's delve into the heart of this tropical paradise and uncover the secrets that make it an ultimate destination for love and romance. Nestled in the northern coast of the Dominican Republic, Sosua is a charming town known for its stunning beaches and lush tropical landscapes. The allure of its natural beauty is undeniable. Imagine strolling along the golden sands, the sun setting on the horizon painting the sky with hues of orange and pink. The warm ocean breeze gently caresses your skin as the soft rustle of palm trees whispers sweet nothings in your ears. It's like a scene straight out of a romance novel. But it's not just the breathtaking scenery that draws visitors to Sosua. The vibrant nightlife is a major attraction. As the sun sets, the town transforms into a lively hub of entertainment. From beachfront bars serving up exotic cocktails to dance clubs pulsating with the rhythms of merengue and bachata, there's something for everyone. The energy is infectious, and the fun never seems to end. What truly sets Sosua apart, though, are the local women. Warm, friendly, and incredibly beautiful, they add a unique charm to this tropical paradise. These women seem to have a particular interest in tourist men. It's not uncommon to see them striking up conversations, sharing a dance, or even a romantic dinner under the stars. It's a cultural phenomenon that has led to many a love story. Is it the thrill of meeting someone from a different part of the world? Or the allure of a potential romantic adventure? Perhaps it's a bit of both. But one thing is certain, the chemistry between the local women and the tourist men is palpable, adding a dash of spice to the already appealing Sosua experience. And now, hear it straight from the men who've been there. Let's uncover the tales of love and romance that have unfolded in this tropical paradise, straight from the horse's mouth. Their experiences might just inspire you to pack your bags for Sosua. We've spoken to several men who've spent time in Sosua, and their stories are as varied as they are intriguing. Let's start with John, a retired engineer from San Francisco. He fell in love with Sosua, and more specifically with Maria, a local woman who captured his heart. He says, Maria wasn't just beautiful, she was kind, warm, and had a zest for life that was utterly contagious. We had a language barrier, but love, as they say, is a universal language. We found our ways to communicate, and it was an enriching experience. But not all stories are as rosy as John's. Meet Paul, a businessman from New York. His tale is one of caution. I met a woman who seemed genuinely interested in me, he shares, but I later found out she was more interested in my wallet. It was a tough lesson, but an important one. Sosua is a paradise, but one must tread carefully. And then there's Steve, a young teacher from Chicago who shares a different perspective. I didn't fall in love, but I made some great friends. The women here are friendly, vibrant, and full of life. They showed me their culture, their food, their music, and it was an incredible experience. There's also the story of Robert, a widower from Texas who found a second chance at love in Sosua. I didn't expect to find love again, especially not here, but I did, and it has been the most beautiful surprise of my life. On the flip side, there's Mike, a digital nomad, who talks about the transient nature of relationships in a tourist town. You meet someone, you connect, and then you or they move on. It's bittersweet, but it's part of the deal when you're living a nomadic lifestyle. Finally, we have the tale of Brian, a regular visitor to Sosua. I've seen men come here looking for love and some find it while others don't, but the one thing that's common is that Sosua changes them. It's a unique blend of love, life, and culture that you won't find anywhere else. These stories offer a glimpse into the diverse experiences of men in Sosua. They remind us that love can be found in the most unexpected places, but they also caution us about the realities of cross-cultural relationships and the potential pitfalls of love in a foreign land. What these experiences underline is that love in Sosua is not just about romance. It's about connection, understanding, and growth. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing the unexpected. It's about finding beauty in diversity and learning to appreciate the simple joys of life. From these stories, it's clear that love in Sosua is anything but ordinary. Opening. With these stories in mind, let's take a closer look at the dynamics of these relationships. As we delve deeper into the narrative shared by the men, we can identify a few common threads: a sense of adventure, a quest for a different kind of intimacy, and the allure of the exotic are themes that recur time and again. But what about the Dominican women? What draws them into these relationships with tourist men? The answer, like the women themselves, is diverse and multifaceted. For some, it's the prospect of economic stability, a chance to escape from the hardships of everyday life. For others, it's the allure of the unfamiliar, the excitement that comes with meeting people from different parts of the world. And for a few, it's the simple desire for companionship, for a connection that transcends cultural and geographical boundaries. Now let's turn our attention to the men. What could possibly draw them to such relationships? Again, the answers vary. Some are charmed by the warmth and vivacity of Dominican women, captivated by their spirited personalities and the richness of their culture. Others are drawn to the sense of freedom and spontaneity that these relationships offer, a refreshing departure from the constraints of their routine lives back home. But it's not all rosy. These relationships, like any other, come with their fair share of challenges. Language barriers, cultural differences, and societal expectations can often lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. Yet despite these hurdles, many choose to pursue these relationships, driven by the allure of the unfamiliar, the hope of finding love in a foreign land. So, what does this tell us about the Sosua love affair? It's a complex interplay of desires, aspirations, and realities. It's about seeking and finding, about embracing the unfamiliar and making it your own. It's about love in all its varied forms and manifestations. Closing. As we can see, the Sosua love affair is a complex, multifaceted phenomenon. So what can we glean from these stories and experiences? As we delve into the narrative shared, it becomes clear that Sosua is a place of contrast, a paradise where love stories are as diverse as the people who come to experience them. Each tale is unique, yet there are common threads that weave through each account, providing us with key takeaways. One of the most significant insights is the allure of Sosua itself. Its vibrant culture, breathtaking landscapes, and the warmth of its people make it a compelling destination for tourists. Yet it is the potential for romantic connections that truly sets Sosua apart. The relationships formed here often transcend the typical holiday romance. They offer a chance for meaningful connections, a meeting of hearts and minds that can lead to lasting bonds. However, these relationships are not without their challenges. Cultural differences, language barriers, and differing expectations can create potential pitfalls. It's important to approach these relationships with an open mind and a respect for these differences. It's also essential to be clear about your intentions from the outset to avoid misunderstandings. For those considering a trip to Sosua in pursuit of love, it's advisable to do your homework. Learn about the culture, the customs, and the people. Understand that while love may be a universal language, it is expressed in different ways across different cultures. Be prepared to immerse yourself in a new experience, and be open to learning and growing from it. Remember, love in Sosua is not a transaction, it's a journey. It's about exploring new landscapes, both physical and emotional, and finding common ground. It's about building bridges, not barriers, and recognizing the humanity in each other. Ultimately, love in Sosua is an adventure, fraught with challenges and surprises, but for some, it's an adventure worth taking.